Hello everyone, it's Jonathan Orchard and I'm here for Pro Wrestling Pride Prize Fighters 2 this evening at Saltash Social Club in Saltash, Nick Cornwall. I'm doing this video just as a predicted video, what I think might happen. I'm not going to be at the show tonight, unfortunately, due to other commitments, can't be there. So not going to be able to be at the show, so I thought I'd do some predictions and just talk you through what I think might happen, how I might see the show happening, just from my perspective, my opinion as a wrestling fan, nothing more. So just thought I'd take people through it and you can have a look, see what I think of the show this evening. Massive show for Pro Wrestling Pride this evening. Like I said, it's the Prize Fighters tournament. In case you don't know, that's an 8-man tournament in which the winner of that gets a title shot of their choice in Pro Wrestling Pride. So a massive prize for the winner of that. Also in the main event, a massive main event tag team match for the tag team medallions. The current tag team champions, Danny and Mark Walsh, Pretty Marvelous, going up against a British wrestling legend, beg your pardon, and a TNA superstar, a guy that you always get your money's worth whenever you see him, and you always see something new, and that's the incredible Doug Williams, and his tag team partner, the Pro Wrestling Pride Catch Division champion, none other than the Ultimo Tiger. I'm representing the wristband here this evening. So absolutely brilliant matches coming this evening. What I'm going to do is I've got my trusty iPad here with the Pro Wrestling Pride tournament brackets on. I'm going to talk through it with my iPad because it's probably going to be a lot easier to see than me to talk about. So if you can see there, and hope everyone can see there, the first round matches, it's UK Dominator versus the first ever prize fighters winner, Darren Saviour. The second match there, you've got Robbie Kane versus Panda Cub Jr. You've then got the C2 leader, Caleb Kane versus Danny Jones. And then the last match there, you've got Big Grizzly versus a mystery opponent. Now, I'm going to run through this and just from my perspective, just how this might be. I might be completely way off the mark and not get this right at all. I might be absolutely spot on. Who knows? We'll see on Monday morning. But let's run through it and let's see how this ends up. So for me in this first match, UK Dominator versus Darren Saviour, you've got two incredibly good wrestlers. Two of the favourites, I think a lot of people have been saying here. Dominator, former Pro Wrestling Pride champion. Darren Saviour, obviously the first ever prize fighters winner, so this is not an easy match to call. It's like a coin flip and it's really difficult to win this. For me, to be honest, I'm going to go with Darren Saviour. I don't know why, I'm just going to give the edge to Darren there. I think Darren might have the edge in that match, and might be a shock because I know Danny Walsh picked UK Dominator to win this week, to win the tournament. And that's no disrespect to Danny at all. I just think Darren might have a bit more in terms of maybe stamina. So I'm going to go for Darren Saviour to win this match. So the first guy through for me is Darren. Darren's into the next round. Second match, you've got Robbie Kane versus Panic Up Jr. Now, Robbie Kane, I'm a fan of. I think he's been absolutely brilliant since coming to Pro Wrestling Pride. Same can be said for Panic Up Jr. Tagging with Danny Jones. They've had some, some great tag team matches. Most recently I saw them against Too Cool in a multi-person tag team match, and did some fantastic stuff. So again, another two fantastic wrestlers here. Again, another difficult match to call. Very difficult match to call. But for me, I'm going to go for Robbie Kane. I think Robbie Kane is going to win this match. And he's going to progress through to the next round and face Darren Saviour. Third match is Caleb Kane versus Danny Jones. Now, Danny Jones, like I said, fantastic tag team with Panda Cub, and like I said, really good wrestler. I think him and Caleb is going to have a really good match here. I'm not sure who I think is going to win this. These matches are so difficult to call. I think for me, this is going to be really difficult to call. I'm going to just go for Caden Kane. I don't know why. I just have a feeling Caden Kane's going to get through to that next round. Now, this last match is difficult to call. We don't know who the mystery opponent is. It's Big Grizzly versus somebody. And Grizzly, extremely talented big guy. Fantastic chokeslam as well. Finish off anybody in the business. Who is that mystery opponent? We don't know. I don't know. But I'm going to guess. I'm going to have a guess at it. And like I said, I might be wrong. I might not get this right at all. But my guess, that mystery opponent, I think, is Tyler Hawk. Now, people might think that's crazy, but because Grizzly is part of the C2, but I just got a feeling that mystery partner is going to be Tyler Hawk, and Tyler Hawk is going to have to take on Big Grizzly, his fellow C2 member. I'm not sure what will happen there, but if it was me, I would have Tyler Hawk against Big Grizzly, and I'd have Tyler Hawk beat Big Grizzly and move into the next round. So, next round matches now. Looking at Darren Saviour versus Robbie Kane. Now, I think this might be actually more difficult for Darren than the first match with Dominator, because I think Dominator will be out there with Robbie Kane. I think Dominator will look to get his revenge, and I think it might well be that Darren maybe gets screwed out of this match due to some outside interference from Dominator. So, my pick between Darren Saviour and Robbie Kane to go to the final is Robbie Kane. I think Robbie Kane is going to be the guy that gets to the final there. In the next match, and the next match we've got in place here is Caleb Kane versus Tyler Hawk. I think again we're going to have Tyler Hawk taking on the leader of the C2, which is going to be really difficult for both of them involved. I believe again though that some way somehow Tyler Hawk is going to get through into that final match. I have a feeling that he's going to beat both C2 members in order to get to that final match. And for me, I'm going to have Tyler Hawk in that final match. So the final match for me now, setting it up, is Robbie Kane versus Tyler Hawk for that winner's opportunity. And I believe that the winner, I believe that it's going to be Robbie Kane. I believe Robbie Kane is going to win that match. I think the other members of the C2, after beating them early in the evening, are not going to be too happy with Tyler Hawk, and I feel Tyler Hawk is going to unfortunately suffer at the hands of his C2 teammates who weren't too happy about their losses earlier in the evening. That's going to hand the advantage to Robbie Kane, and Robbie Kane, I believe, is going to be your Prize Fighters 2 champion to then have a match of his choice in Pro Wrestling Pride. So the winner of Prize Fighters 2015 for me is the big Welshman, the big guy, the fame, Robbie Kane. Now, the main event match. This is difficult to call. This is Pretty Marvelous versus Doug Williams and Ultimate Tiger. Marvelous, have been tag team champs for a while now, and they've held on to those belts by hook or by crook. They beat the Rocker John Harding and Eugene. They got through it in that brilliant, like I mentioned, a 14 match in Newton Abbott. They still managed to keep hold of those titles. Will they be able to do it this Sunday? I mean, if you think about this match, those tag team titles mean everything to Marvelous. They mean everything to Marvelous. They mean the girls, the women, the money. That means everything to them. If they lose those, that's not good. That's not good for Marvelous. That's not sexy for them at all. On the other side of the coin, if Doug Williams and Ultimate Tiger win this, Doug Williams becomes a Pro Wrestling Pride tag team champion, and Ultimate Tiger would become a current two-time champion in Pro Wrestling Pride, Catch Division and Tag Team Champion. That's pretty damn huge. So the outcome of this match, like I said, it's a huge thing here. It's a huge thing. It's so hard to call this. I really don't know who's going to win this match. For me, I think because they've managed to pull it out before, and they've done it in the former match, I'm going to go for Danny and Mark Walsh. Pretty Marvelous. They just seem to be on that roll where it doesn't matter what seems to happen, they manage to keep hold of those titles, and I just think this is going to be another one of those shows where they're able to pull it out no matter what happens to them. So as much as I love Doug and Tiger, I think possibly the winner of this match is going to be the current tag team champions, Pretty Marvelous. So thanks for watching this video, and thanks for watching and me talking you through what I think might happen. Also, don't forget, when you're at Pro Wrestling Pride, don't forget to buy your Ultimate Tiger wristband. They've got Pro Wrestling Pride wristbands, brand new Pro Wrestling Pride t-shirts. You've also got the t-shirt of the current tag team champions, Who's Sexy Baby, Pretty Marvelous. Don't forget to get that. You can also get the original Pro Wrestling Pride t-shirt, like I said, along with a brand new blue and white version, so they look fantastic. And also, don't forget, he's in the main event as well, and you can also buy this fantastic Ultimate Tiger t-shirt, Look at that, absolutely fantastic, black and orange. So make sure you get to the merchandise stands along with DVDs and all other kinds of action figures and all kinds of stuff. So make sure we do a sell test tonight. You go there, you have a look, and you buy some of this fantastic merchandise that's available. So enjoy the show, everybody. Have a fantastic time, and I'll see you all again soon.